to start with these two large pieces that comprise the base of the vase. And that fits very nicely and snugly. And I'm now going to tape it. And as I put the tape on, I'm going to stick one side and pull it really firmly to try and close up the joints as closely as possible. One on the bottom. Again, really pulling tightly that tape. And we can now put this upright. And I'm going to put in this next small piece which has got the stag's head on it, and just fit that carefully into there, and that sits very nicely. And I'm just going to put a little bit of tape there. I'm now going to put this big piece into position, and this will take it right up to shoulder level then. And I'm just going to carefully try and place this, avoiding grinding the edges together as much as possible. And that's sat in very nicely. And now I'm going to just tape it. You can see these radial cracks and these small pieces emanating from this central point here, which is probably where the impact of the accident actually happened. And now the last big piece. This is quite an awkward shape, but I think it should just slot in nicely. That. Just tuck that little bit in there. And just the last little bit you've got to go in the neck here. It's good to see that all these cracks, which before were filthy dirty, full of old glue, are now lovely and clean. Many of them down here have all closed up beautifully, and we're ready now to apply the glue. I'm now going to mix up the glue, and we use here a very specialist two-part epoxy glue which doesn't discolour, and I'm going to mix it in a ratio of 3 to 1. 3 drops here, 5, 6, and I'm now going to put the hardener in. I have 3 drops of that. And I've just mixed a bit here just to start off, and I'll mix several quantities as I progress throughout the vase. So I'm going to putting the glue into the cracks and really working it in with this brush. And the glue is very thin, it's also slightly viscous, and it's because it takes such a long time to set, it's a good week for this to harden off. Over the rest of the day it'll be slowly working its way into the cracks and making a really nice tight bond of between the broken joints. Once I've glued up the whole vase, I will leave it a week for the adhesive to harden. It will then be ready to fill the cracks, chips and missing areas, followed by the final retouching.